I'm starting this video for the third time. So I got to thinking while I'm sitting in my daughter's house, I'm not on the road, I'm not in my van, and I really want to get a video up anyway. And I thought, you know what? A lot of people, when I start a conversation out there, or just people on YouTube, they want to know, or my friends, they want to know, well, what was it like when you first went out in your van? I'm thinking of doing it, but I don't really know anything. I don't know where to go. I don't know how this is done. And I think I might be afraid. So they ask me a lot of times, what was it like for you on your first 6 months out in your van? So the other day, well, yesterday, as a matter of fact, I got to cleaning up my old photos and videos and stuff, and I actually ended up back in June of 2019 when I left my sticks and bricks. And so cool looking back at that. I'm so glad I got those videos, even though they're really campy. I mean, wasn't even on YouTube at that point. I was just kind of making videos, I guess, just for my grandson or just for me to remember. But it really showed kind of, how I felt about it and what I did. And I thought that let's just go ahead and put a video together and actually show people my first 6 months in my van after wanting to be in it so badly for a year and a half. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed putting it together. So it's Tuesday here in Houston, and I have to work today and tomorrow, and then I am off Thursday for the next week, and it's supposed to be 70 degrees, so I think I'm going to try to get some really good quality work done in that van. It's taking a lot longer. It's slower, it's tedious, it's time consuming, it's hard up over my head, but I'm doing it by myself, and I'm learning as I go, and I'm enjoying it, and it'll be ready when it's ready. My lease runs out in July, so I actually have to have it ready in July. Okay, June 8th, 2019, heading out of the apartment into the van. Exhausted. Bye. Okay, well, we are pulling out, just gassed up, got the van loaded to the gills. Hotter than hell here. I mean, and they said, beware, over the next 4 days we're going to have a dangerous heat wave. And it's like, aren't we already having a dangerous heat wave? Anyway, let's get out of here. Hey guys, I put it off for as long as I could. Left Houston about 4 days ago, been at my daughter's house in Fort Worth, but it is time to hit the road. So, adios, manana. Have a good summer. Check out this rest area. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I like this. It's nice and cool. Nice little picnic area for my breakfast. I'm probably about an hour from Memphis, so I should be hitting the Arkansas-Tennessee state line here pretty soon. It's been a great trip so far. I left yesterday, had my first night in the van, and it was perfect. Took a little bit to get settled in, but once I did, it was good. Just pulled into Memphis, Tennessee. Crossed the state line as you start on a bridge, so there's no real way to pull over and take a picture of the state line or anything. But the tourist center here is just absolutely spectacular. They actually have statues in there, B.B. King and Elvis. In the Memphis Welcome Center. And over to my right, there's the river, and there's the big paddle boats on it. It's just so much of what you would think of Memphis to be. And there's blues playing on the speakers. And this is what's right outside the visitor center. don't know if you can hear the blues they're playing in the background. Definitely my kind of place. But having a great time so far. Well rested and big-eyed, and just think that this van life is pretty incredible. Today is the first day I've busted out one of my long sleeve shirts. The weather is absolutely perfect. 75 is always my favorite temperature. So this is my third day in the van. I've slept 2 nights so far. The first night didn't sleep very well, and my brain just wouldn't be quiet. I think I was way too excited, and I was in a rest stop, so I was hearing everybody. Last night, after driving most of the day, I was pretty exhausted. I got a really great parking place in a really nice little rest area in Tennessee, and me and the cat, we were asleep within 2 minutes, I think. Slept all night. Woke up this morning just feeling absolutely wonderful. And on our way to the Great Smoky Mountain National Forest, where I think we're going to boondock for a few days. But it is Father's Day weekend, so I'm not sure I can even get a spot in there. But we're heading that way, and we'll see what happens. If not, I'll just hang around this area, and we'll get one Monday when everybody goes back to work. Anyway, that's my update for today. So far, life in the van, pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Anyway, that's my update for today. So far, life in the van, pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Last night I was thinking when I laid down, why am I rushing across the country? It's so hard when you've been working your entire life and you're just newly retired to say, I don't have to hurry anymore. There's nothing for me to rush about. It's a completely different mindset. And takes some getting used to. Love it though. Certainly not going to complain. Plenty of time to just meander through these Great Smoky Mountains up here in Tennessee. Take my time and be a looky-loo. So that's my thoughts for today. It's hard to slow down when you've been going 90 to nothing all your life. Here we are. Isn't that fabulous? Anyway, got my stove on the ground because this table is in bright sun, and it's actually kind of hot in the bright sun. But here we are. Nothing fancy, but it's a learning curve. In these bushes, you probably can't see them, but there are hundreds of little fireflies. I haven't seen fireflies in years. This is really cool. I'm kind of mesmerized by them. I wish you could see them. They're really interesting. She's sitting in the van watching the fireflies. She's so interesting to watch, experience life. What's all this about, Mama? What are these little flashes? Oh, what was that? Oh. There was one in the van with her a minute ago. Look at her, look at her. So I got up this morning at the crack of dawn. Didn't even have any coffee. Just locked everything down, got in the van, and drove up to this 11-mile loop. This is God's country, folks. Oh my goodness, this is incredible out here. My soul is completely at rest. I thought I would beat all this traffic, but there's quite a few people who decided to get up at the crack of dawn. But that's okay, because we're going like 5 miles an hour, and I wouldn't want to go through this any faster. There's all kinds of little things to see on the trail. Back there a little ways, everybody was stopped, and sure enough, there was a black bear right from us. And these people were parking and actually getting out of their car so they could go get a picture of this bear. It's a bear, folks. It's a bear. You don't go walking up onto a bear. So anyway, in the Great Smoky Mountain National Forest. Just goes, these views are just incredible. Pan around one time here. Now I might start thinking maybe I'll miss a Sticks and Bricks house, but I'm thinking probably not, because this is the kind of stuff that I really love. This is really pretty out here. Isn't this incredible? I am so glad I am out here. It feels so good to be out in nature. I love God's creation. Old cemetery back in here. Let's go look. First leg of a very long journey. This is the 17th. We left on the 13th, so I guess it's the 4th day. We're coming out of the Smoky Mountain National Forest, and I'm heading to Cherokee, North Carolina. I think that's the right way to go. I can't tell because there is no cell signal back in here. So hopefully I will get out of here in a little bit and have some cell signal. This is Gatlinburg's. I don't like crowds, and this is a little too much. After being back there in the National Forest, where it was so peaceful and so quiet, and then I'm out here with all these people. Gatlinburg, Tennessee, who would have thought it would be such a hopping little place? But let me get out of here. Isn't that the neatest thing? This is my third tunnel through the mountain. Alright, yeah, I'm sorry. Thank goodness it's 2 lanes instead of just 1 lane. I'm in a really gorgeous part of the country. This is Northern Virginia. Can you tell I'm having a good time? Here's my house behind me. And then look at where we are. Isn't that beautiful? It's quiet out in here. It's kind of lonely too. I really like it, but it's kind of freaky. Our campground, the Shenandoah Forest. Started to rain as soon as we got here. Listen to it now. It's not raining. It's just the drops falling off the trees. Very peaceful. I'm just sitting here, the van doors open, and reading a book. Hey guys, good morning. This is the 20th. I left on the 13th, so I guess I've been out here a week. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. I just left Luray Caverns. Incredible. It's in Northern Virginia by the Shenandoah National Forest. That's where I spent the night last night. Today I think I'm going to go ahead and drive into my sister's place. She's 7 hours away, and you know, of all the research I did, there's so much I need to change about this van. They said, you know, live in it for a little while and you'll see what you like and what you don't. Well, after a week, I can definitely see that I packed a ridiculous amount of stuff. I mean, I haven't worn 95% of the clothes or the shoes or anything else. I mean, they're just packed. They're just taking up space. You know, I probably have 15 pairs of shoes with me, and I brought a whisk, for heaven's sakes. I mean, what did I think I was going to do? Bake a souffle or something? I don't know. So I've got to get to my sister's house, and I've purged and I've purged and I've purged, and it hurt to purge. At this point, I'm so disgusted with all the stuff around me that I just want to get rid of it. So anyway, I went into Liberty Caffer's. That was an awesome experience, and it was 55 degrees down in there, and it just went. I mean, I would video for a while, and then I would take pictures, and then I'd put it away so I could pay attention to him, and I could look, and then I would video again, and then I'd take pictures again, and then I'd put it away again, and I'm just like, there was just too much to look at, and yeah. And yeah, I've had a really great time. It's been moments like yesterday at the Shenandoah National Forest when I went in. I got everything out, and I was going to start making some coffee and stuff, and then it started to rain, so I put everything away. And I mean, this is an ordeal to get everything out just to make coffee. It's a lot, it's a steep learning curve. And people make it look easy, but it's not. On the plus side, this is really surprising to me. I've always had back problems, always, and my back has not hurt for 1 minute on this journey. I don't know if it's just because the bed is hard, or the chair I'm sitting in to drive is extremely comfortable. I don't know, but my back feels great. And I actually feel good. I've had a really good time. It's been a week, and I'm on my way. This is what I like about driving up north. I'm from Texas. I leave Houston and I go to visit my daughter in Fort Worth, and it's a 4.5 hour drive. I left Virginia this morning at around 1 o'clock. It's now a little after 3. I went from Virginia into West Virginia, into Maryland for just a short stretch, and I just crossed into Pennsylvania. So I really feel like I'm getting somewhere. I like being able to go through 2 or 3 states in a few hours. I'm starting to see New York plates. That's where I'm heading, up into upper state New York around the Niagara Falls area. Guess I got about 4 hours to go, and I should be there. But yeah, Pennsylvania is really pretty. Except for an occasional car, making the sound quiet. I hope you've enjoyed this video so far. Let me tell you the things I have realized doing this, and then also, you know, with 2 years behind me. It's very, very, very hard to purge. I had so much stuff. I had a small 4 bedroom, 2 bath little farmhouse, but it also had a warehouse that was about 90% full. So, you know, that took 3 weekends of garage sales and just sell, 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 sell. It was just very difficult to get rid of all of my stuff. I put some of it in storage. When I went to Fort Worth, the van was to the gills stuffed with stuff. So when I got to my daughter's house, I purged some more. And I've done really well in the last 2 years, except I've realized that recently it seems like I'm just feeling overwhelmed with stuff again. So it's time to purge again. I would really like to go into a complete minimalist lifestyle, but I just don't think I can do that yet. So that's the one lesson I learned, is just you really got to bite the bullet. You got to go as light as you can possibly go, because you're still going to have 90% more stuff than you need. Like, for instance, the whisk. And then the other thing I really noticed is I had heard a lot of YouTuber old timers say a lot of the mistake we made is we get out there, we just go 90 to nothing, like, you know, we're still on vacation and this is going to end. And by God, I sure did, because I mean, you know, I thought I could do a 6 month video, and I ended up doing a 10-day because I had just done so much. I just had a ball. But after 2 years, I have learned to, take your time and get rid of everything you don't need. Those are my 2 takeaways from this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, please, please subscribe and come back and see me. Bye.